Drive down to the States a little while back, and, you know, we're different nations. That's not news to a single person here. I find it'll strike me at odd times, little times. Like I remember watching that Who Wants to Marry a Multi-Millionaire show on the Fox network. And to me, there it is. That's America. Glamour, excess, the promise of being rich and famous. You know, Canada, we value thrift. Good sense, you know. Our show would be Who Wants to Marry a Guy with a whole lot of Club Z points. And just women lined up for that thrifty Canadian. Looking sharp in his Z-wear. Canadian Tire money in this pocket. He's ready for the world. Canadian Bachelor. I turn on Survivor. I love watching Survivor, but you can't fool yourself into thinking these aren't Americans, can you? I mean, Canadian Survivor, what would that look like? Just second day on the island, run out of beer. That's it. That's the whole deal. Third day, we're swimming to the liquor store. Come on! No, I don't care about immunity. I care about sobriety. We're going. There'd be a castaway from the Maritimes. Okay, listen up. You can only fish 18% of the time, and the rest of the time we'll just write you a check. It's the best we can do. Castaway from Winnipeg wastes all his time sandbagging. It's the beach. Relax. It's the tide. It'll come in every day. We're not digging a trench around the whole camp. Forget it. It's not happening. Okay. We're just different countries. Like Americans, they'll take ordinary people, put them in some kind of life-threatening situation, make them eat disgusting things, call it fear factor. Well, here we just call that Air Canada. I don't know what's going on in the world. Everyone's worried about Iran becoming a nuclear power. India's a nuclear power. That scares me. I don't know, no offense, but, you know, a country that can start a nuclear war that believes in reincarnation? Push the button, don't worry, we're coming back. Push it one time, I want to see. I'm going to be a goose. Come on, push it. Push it. You're such a chicken. You'll never be a chicken, you'll just be that guy sitting there not pushing his button, that's what you do. Oh, man. I am a single guy. I got married young. I got married back in '94. I was 23 years old, and it didn't work out. It was a strange wedding. I should have known it would be weird. My family, all from Ireland, Irish roots. Her family, all French-Canadian. So French-Canadians and Irishmen at the wedding. It was the bartender's dream come true. That's what it was. Just 150 drunks, and every last one of them demanding independence from the English. And yeah, it didn't last very long. Well, she was from Quebec. She wanted to separate. And so we took a vote, and what do you know, 50% is enough. Well, my cell phone caught a virus, and the darn thing nearly wrecked it. And the computer chip on my car and fridge have also been infected. And the more I look around my house, the more I realize that every single thing I own has an illness of some kind. For instance, my socks all have the runs. My bass guitar is in a funk. My snowblower must be sick, 'cause when I use it, it blows chunks. My stairs are up and down, and my globe's bipolar too. My egos just feel awful. My fireplace has the flu. My teddy bear's all stuffed up, though I never see him sneeze. My sarcophagus is a coffin. Might have Graves' disease. My mop bucket's a little pale. And this is not a joke. My rooftop has the shingles. My golf club had a stroke. It's not getting better. My sweater's agoraphobic, though the outside isn't scary. My Hubba Bubba has gum disease, and my smoothie, berry. My footprints have depression, of that I have no doubt. And my maple tree is sapped, and my light bulbs feel burnt out. My sneakers' tongues are hanging out. My car is just exhausted. My freezer has cold sores, or at least it's always frosted. My TV must be paranoid. Feels like it's always being watched. My bread maker has a yeast infection. And doesn't even have a crutch.